all the other companies wanted us to do a lot more, and Dalinghaus was able to show us that those things were largely unnecessary, and they saved us a lot of money, and our problem is fixed. So I would definitely recommend Dalinghaus.
I'm Robin with Dalinghaus Construction, and we are here today in beautiful Burbank with Simon and Elaine. We have done some work on their home, and your home is beautiful. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for staying.
And we're in Burbank. Home was built in the 1920s, 1929.
1928 or 29. Yep.
Nice. And we're on a raised foundation home. And Simon had reached out to us through our product dealer network, ECP. And I was lucky enough to be the first person to call him and chat about the problems he had there at the home. And how are you doing today, Simon?
We're doing very well.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, great. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about why you needed us to come out?
Well, we're sitting in the room where right underneath here is where you guys did the work, and the house had settled probably near when it was built, and then with the drought and the rains, the soil had moved. And when the soil moved, we saw in our bathroom upstairs, we saw like a crack coming down the ceiling, and so we called a number of places, and you guys stood out.
Wonderful.
And there's a huge brace under this part of the house now, so the rest of the house can fall over, but this spot will never, it's never going to move.
Well, I know I got to get you set up for an appointment, and we set our specialist Armando Sandoval out here, and he met with you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Armando?
He was very nice. He did measurements inside the house. I think with a laser in this room and that room. It's hard to remember, it was a while ago, but I know that he definitely went under the house for a while. And he was also able to really explain the problem better than other people had tried to explain it, and I felt pretty good talking with him. He seemed to have a lot of experience.
He does. He's got years of experience. He's very nice. He's very straightforward and honest, and we'll weed through some of the garbage that you can see in other places.
Oh, yes.
So.
Yeah, and that's something that stood out. It's very easy to use scare tactics in this sort of
100%.
situation when it has to do with your home's foundation. And he never tried to use any of those tactics to make us do anything other than what actually needed to be done, which was really comforting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, we want to treat your home like our home and like we treat our family and our kiddos. Your
that you can hear in the other room.
Our baby.
No, it's great.
That's
He's happy with the work also, yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I know I was looking over some of Armando's measurements and the floor plan of the home, so it looks like there was about just under an inch of difference between here and the corner over here when he did the measurement. So our solution looks like we'd done a few of the crawl space jacks for you. And it looks like we did a 15-foot girder beam to help support underneath here, and also a couple posts that were replaced.
Yes.
Don't be sorry, and we're back with our new guest. Hi, buddy. Well, so we were chatting about the foreman you had come out. Our project manager for you was Jonathan McConnell.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
how was it having him in your home and doing the repairs for you?
It was fine. It was good. Everything was good.
It was great. Obviously, we have kids, and it's always, a nervous thing inviting new people into your home, especially when you have young kids. And
100%.
he, was very, very nice. And
He took the time. I mean, I was willing to go under there. We both went under to.
You went under too?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you're tougher than me.
It's a long haul. It's actually the furthest place from where the entrance to the crawl space is.
Of course it is.
But he went down there with me and showed me what they did and how they did it, and they did a very good job. I think anyway.
Awesome. And then were they clean everything up, leave everything nice for you?
Oh yeah. And they even pulled some trash out and some other stuff that was down there,
good.
so that
Always
was nice.
treasures that get into the crawl space down there, for sure. And looks like the floors look great. I was checking it out. Feels nice and solid. Like you said, that spot will never move.
No. Yeah. It's I feel much better about that. And before we started talking, I was saying too, in the future, I may do, the other corner in the front there. It's not anywhere near as bad as this one, but this type of foundation is stronger, or reinforcement is stronger than the original foundation. This is 100 years old, and it's still here, so they did a good job.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it exactly the same. They didn't build it the way it would be built now.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have the technology, and the steel piers are much stronger than wooden piers.
Absolutely. So, what would you say to somebody that wanted to use Dalinghaus construction for a project?
I'd say this would be an excellent choice for you, but if you're feeling pensive, you could do what I did, which was look for 5 or 6 companies, and people did have overlap in what they wanted us to do, but almost all the other companies, if not all the other companies, wanted us to do a lot more, and Dalinghaus was able to show us that those things were largely unnecessary. And they saved us a lot of money, and our problem is fixed. So I would definitely recommend Dalinghaus.
Absolutely. Well, we say never settle. We never settle, so neither should you.
Or should our house.
Or should your house.